All right, this is going to be a rather short video where I'm just going to give you my thoughts about the boxing match, my predictions about Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua. Okay, it's going to be a short video. Not many of you are fans, but I'm a fan, and I just like my channel to be more about me expressing my thoughts. So even if I don't get views for this, it doesn't matter. I just like to share with a small little community of people who like to see fights. Okay, so Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. Now, no, Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua. If you're not a boxing fan, you'd not know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm not going to explain what each one is doing, but I'll just give you my selection, the winners. Now, Francis Ngannou, well, he has one punch knockout. Nobody gave him a chance when he decided to fight against Tyson Fury. Nobody thought he's going to win. I myself thought he was going to get decimated. He was going to get his ass handed over to him. Man, he shocked the whole bloody world. He shocked everyone. He proved me wrong. I thought his life was finished after UFC. I even made videos on that. You can Google search. People are making fun of me and saying, this didn't age. Well, I mean, nobody knew that Saudi was going to invest this kind of money and start becoming the mecca for boxing. And the way they're throwing around money and contracts, all the competing promotions are coming together and saying, yeah, we'll fight whatever fight you want. That one sheikh guy of Saudi, he's giving them unlimited access to unlimited funds and millions of dollars. So being prize fighters, everyone wants to make money. So, okay. So Francis Ngannou shocked the world by standing toe-to-toe with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury also took him for granted. Must have thought it's just going to be, I'm just going to play around with him and nothing is going to touch me. He underestimated him pretty heavy. He got knocked on his ass. And if you actually see the fight, Francis Ngannou won that fight. It's just because there is that little bit of the boxing mafia. I think their name and reputation would have been destroyed. So I'm very sure that's how or why he won. Tyson Fury won. Otherwise, Francis Ngannou really won that fight. And he really proved that he can be a boxer. Okay, so he proved all of us wrong. We had to eat our words. But now he's fighting against Anthony Joshua. I have seen Anthony Joshua fight. He's a really big guy. He's very big. I mean, if you see the face-off between Francis Ngannou versus this guy, Francis Ngannou is a giant. But I was shocked to see Anthony Joshua standing like face to face, and he's bigger, not only big, as big as him, he's bigger than him. I was like, bloody hell, this guy is big. When you see characters on TV or video or whatever, you don't know how big they are. But this guy's, as it is, Francis Ngannou is a giant. And Anthony Joshua is bigger than him. I was like, bloody hell. Now, Francis, see, my pick, I'll give you first my pick. My pick is Anthony Joshua, and I put it in that poll that I've conducted. And why did I say he's going to win? Because Anthony Joshua has experience. Okay, he has experience of many fights. He will not make the mistake that Tyson Fury made of taking him for granted. And he will use his experience as a boxer. But what I feel is he's not going to get tempted to knock him out. He will keep him at bay and keep peppering him with punches. So he will try to win by points. That's my prediction. Because if he tries to get into a knocking out match, that one punch I'll knock him out, Francis Ngannou will catch Anthony Joshua and knock him the fuck out. And if you want to see how violent Francis Ngannou can be in terms of knocking out, just type on YouTube, Francis Ngannou knocks out Overeem. The way he knocked him out, it looked like his head detached from his body and he flew, like, how when you see cartoons, animated cartoons, this guy punches the other guy and he flies off to the moon. That's how it looked like. It looked like Overeem died. That was how powerful his punch was. And there's a photograph that you can see. Oh, it's like his neck is extended because he's hitting him with the full force. So if Anthony Joshua tries to knock Francis Ngannou out, he will get knocked the fuck out. Because Francis Ngannou, man, his structure, his bone, his jaw, I think it's iron. It's like even if you hit him with a metal pipe, nothing will happen to him. And Anthony Joshua has already lost to Ruiz, which was a shocker. Whenever he was overconfident, he always lost. So if he's overconfident in this guy, which I don't think he is, because even during weigh-ins, I saw his face. He was nervous. He was stressed. Even though he's smiling, you can see his eyes. His eyes were red, and he's not, he's not overly confident. He's nervous. But Francis Ngannou was fucking confident. In fact, he even threatened Tyson Fury. You're lucky to be in the boxing ring. Okay, had you been outside, I'll finish you like this. And over there, I'll tell you, he made a very big mistake by threatening Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury has contacts and connections in the boxing world. And they are also, they are alleged to have connections with the Irish mafia and British mafia, whatever. So I think Francis Ngannou is getting carried away with his success. And before, he was very humble when he wanted to fight with Tyson Fury. Now, after he nearly won, and now he's becoming a famous celebrity superstar, now he's showing his true colors of being overconfident. Yes, he's making a lot of money, but you don't want to be looked upon as a very unlikable person, especially in the boxing world. Then, nobody would want to associate with you. Remember, politics exists everywhere. And Tyson Fury has, right now being at his peak, he has a lot of strings he can pull. So if Francis Ngannou thinks that he's become a superstar and he's overconfident, and yes, he is the most dangerous man in the world. He knows MMA, full mixed martial arts, full fighting combat, not just boxing. So he really is dangerous, and he means what he says. He can destroy Tyson Fury outside the ring. And Tyson Fury is protected by boxing rules because it's only boxing. But remember, it's not all about muscle power. It's not all about only skill or only how dangerous you are. You also need to have political connections. You need to have money drawing power. You need to know who's who in the industry. And that is where they can even shadow ban you if they want. Anyway, that's besides the point. So the fight predictions, my fight prediction is, if Anthony Joshua plays smart, plays with his experience, he will keep Francis Ngannou on a distance. He will keep avoiding his power hits, and he'll try to win with points. However, if he doesn't do that, which I don't think he will not do that, but if he's stupid enough not to do that and thinking he can knock out Francis Ngannou, which would be a major, big shocker, and it would, boost Anthony Joshua's stock. If he can do that, wow. But if he gets knocked out and Francis Ngannou wins, oh my goodness, Francis Ngannou will make a statement which will bitch slap Dana White, bitch slap UFC, and he would have made a statement where the entire world laughed at him and believed he could not do it, except his Cameroonian supporters. But man, he would, I don't know, he would, I think, literally get maybe 100 million to fight Tyson Fury again for a rematch. But like I said, Tyson Fury took him for granted the first time. I don't think he's going to take him granted the second time. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know, what are your predictions, man? I know not many of you on my channel are boxing or MMA fans, but we have a small community, so I just put up this video just to know your thoughts. So let me know, what are yours? These are my predictions. And yes, UFC 299. 299 or 298, wait. 299, I think. UFC 299. 99? 90? Yeah, 99. Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera. Since anyway we're speaking, my pick is Sean O'Malley because he's a smart guy. Man, what a brand that guy is. Irritating, not my type, but he's very super effective. He's bloody young, man. Only, I think, 28, 29. He has made millions. Dustin Poirier, Benoit Saint Denis. Dustin Poirier because he has more experience. Kevin Holland, Michael Page, MVP. Tough one to call, but I think Kevin gets the job done because Michael Van Page has not fought any serious contenders. So these were my picks. After that, Gilbert Burns is there. I think he will win against Jack Della Maddalena. Peter Yan will win against Song Yadong. And yeah, rest of the other fighters, not many people know. All right. So these are my picks. Let me know what are yours. And yeah, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.